So they're doing that iteration to improve. So to me, it's just kind of a double punch, working with people who are very goal oriented. Now, the downside of that is that sometimes they get so locked in on a goal, and whenever things change, or maybe you've got a recruiter that's just so absolutely in tune with making sure that they get the time to fill less, they sacrifice the quality of the fill. So as a leader, you kind of have to help make sure that you keep them balanced, but keep them going in the right way. But they're fun to work with.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think one thing I was thinking there is that again, it should go without saying, but not always. But it is down to leadership to make sure there are clearly defined goals and barometers around what success is and what good looks like, so people know what they're aiming for, right?
It is, and it's kind of baffling to me, and I think part of this, again, my career, I started as a banker, a sales leader, so I was just metrics have always been part of my career, and then coming into recruiting, there were metrics, but not really any that had leading indicators of, okay, if you do this, then you should hit this target. I am baffled sometimes whenever I do consulting for leaders, and I go, "What are the goals that you have for the team?" And they're very ancillary. Time to fill, number of hires. I'm like, okay, yeah, but dig into that. Like, how many calls do they need to make to get to that next stage? That filters to this stage, to filters to the hire, and are you managing them according to those leading activities? And a lot of recruiting leaders, they're just not, because they didn't grow up in the sales side of things. So they don't think through the funnel. They know what the funnel is. They know what the metrics are, but they don't know how to lead and really motivate those goal oriented people on their team, to be able to hit their goals faster. And if you set those clear expectations, those high performing recruiters who have got one of their core strengths is that, I've got to hit that goal. You don't have to motivate them. I mean, all you have to do is blow obstacles out of their way. And that to me makes leadership a heck of a lot more fun than telling someone this is how you need to do your job.
Let's talk about grit. So
Hmm.
let's talk. Let's just define what grit is